Hello everyone, this is going to be a quick video because it's cold out here, but I did want to close the loop and let you know that I was able to buy the 2001 C5 Corvette Z06. It is highly modified. It is a bit of a beast. It's loud, obnoxious, but that's okay because I don't mind. That's also why I was able to pick it up on a good deal, because most Corvette owners don't want a modified car. They want a 100% stock blah 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 car. Me, I would modify it anyway, so in this case the previous owner did the modifications for me. Those of you that aren't familiar with the Z06 back then and the C5s, it started out as a fixed roof coupe. That was the idea, and the idea was to build a cheap Corvette. $32,000 was going to be the list price. Has a hard top instead of a convertible or a hatchback. The idea was to put a smaller engine in it, have roll-up windows, get rid of all the features, and basically have a cheap Corvette. The market showed that customers didn't like that idea, especially those that owned other Corvettes. Said, why do we want to have a cheap Corvette in the lineup? You either can buy a real Corvette or you can't. So that idea was nixed, but since they had all the time and money in it, they decided, well, instead let's just make a hot rod Corvette. So that's what they did, and that's where the Z06 first came out. So let me show you. So as you can see from this, it looks like a convertible, but it has a non-removable hard top on it. And what it did is that structurally made it a lot stronger than a convertible, and it weighed a lot less than the typical hatchback, because that back glass is unbelievably heavy. It has a trunk, as you can see. This one has a Billy Boat exhaust. I don't know who's familiar with that, but it's a rather expensive exhaust, and of course it is loud. Has drag radials on it, so obviously the previous owner made use of that. He didn't have any time, he didn't remember the times he had taken it to track. Has relatively decent front tires, also competition type compound. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a decent enough car, and my plan is to put a different body on it anyway. So I'm just buying it, like most of my cars, just for the chassis, so that I have something to bolt new body panels on. In the near future, I will show you what those body panels are going to look like. But right now, all I'm going to show you is the car. So you can see it's in pretty decent shape. It does have some mechanical issues, minor ones. There's some lights on the dash that shouldn't be on, little things like that. But overall, it's a nice car and it's kind of fun. So anyway, I will update you on it as we go, but I'm getting out of here because it is cold out here. All right, have a great day. Like, subscribe, and hit that alert if you want to keep up with the progress on this car. Bye.